Giannis is so coming to the Raptors.
Yeah!
Why?
Wow! Kawhi!
15 straight W's to the very end.
Oh my goodness, this doesn't feel real.
What is going on, Rosano Nation, Raptors Nation? Welcome back to another Raps Report, where I talk about the Toronto Raptors and various NBA topics. I'm your host, Luca Rosano, rocking the Vaughn Sportsplex 2 t-shirt. Shout out to Tony for giving me one of these. The Raptors win. They beat the Milwaukee Bucks by a final score of 114-106. And basically, the Raptors reserves beat the Bucks starters, minus Giannis, who did not play in this one. He was dealing with a toothache. He had some dental surgery done, so he did not suit up for the Bucks. And the Raptors were missing Kyle Lowry, Fred VanVleet, and Serge Ibaka. But fear not, Raptors fans, they basically missed this game just to rest up. There are no issues to be concerned about. Boy, was this ever a statement win for the Raptors, because I felt coming into this one, this was more of an important game for the Bucks to win than the Raptors, because all the talk has been, will Giannis get the necessary help to make it to the finals? Will Giannis get help from his supporting cast to beat some of the other teams in the Eastern Conference? And you look at this Bucks team tonight, their starters didn't necessarily have a good game. I mean, Middleton was essentially a non-factor. He did finish his game with 17 points, but he was nowhere to be seen for many parts of this game. Pat Connaughton had 12. Brook Lopez had 12. Eric Bledsoe had 11. Wes Matthews, their starting guard, 0. Nada. Kyle Korver was the Bucks' best player in this one. He's still going strong. And I gotta say, Kyle Korver is my favorite player on the Bucks. This dude has been playing for such a long time, and he's just that guy that you could count on to hit a couple threes. And at one point, he was 5 of 5 from beyond the arc, and he was the Bucks' best player. When the Bucks made a bit of a run in the fourth, it was orchestrated by Korver, who had a gash under his eye. So if you're Giannis and you were watching this game on the sideline, you have to be disappointed, because how on earth can you trust your teammates when these guys couldn't even beat a Raptors team that was missing two of their more prolific scorers in Kyle Lowry and Fred VanVleet, and a huge piece from off the bench in Serge Ibaka? Giannis had to be shaking his damn head, because he's going to need some help if he wants to lead this Bucks team to an NBA Finals. Or maybe the Raptors reserves players were just that good. And my, oh my, Matt Thomas and Chris Boucher, thank you for coming out. Both of those guys posting a career high in this one. Boucher with 25 points. Boucher! He hit a couple of big-time buckets, and he had a monstrous dunk that had me up on my feet. That was an amazing showcase from Chris Boucher. The Raptors better give this guy some more playing time, especially come playoff time. And then you look at Matt Thomas, Mr. 99%. He also posted a career high, 22 points from him. He hit a couple of big shots, and this dude is money from beyond the arc. And if you want to make another deep playoff run, you need excellent shooters, and you need guys who can hit the three-point shot, and Matt Thomas is that guy, damn it. I did a video on this dude a couple weeks ago, and I think he is undoubtedly the Raptors' secret weapon. And then, of course, I got to talk about another guy who had to start in tonight's game because of all the Raptors players who missed this one, and that is Bucks killer, a.k.a. Norman Powell, 21 points. Solid outing from him. He had 8 rebounds in this one. And boy, oh boy, did he have himself a nice game. It doesn't matter if you have this guy coming off the bench. It doesn't matter if you need him to fill in as a starter. He is the ultimate utility player. Norman Powell gets the job done, especially against Milwaukee. Milwaukee doesn't want to see Norman Powell, especially in the playoffs. Pascal Siakam, I wanted to see more from him. I said before my NBA live stream tonight, by the way, I did do a live stream for this game, which Sportsnet appeared in. That was awesome. That was a pleasant surprise. And I said before that live stream that I wanted to see Spicy P at least drop 30 against a Bucks team that was missing its best player, its best defender, in Giannis Antetokounmpo. He finished with 14. It's okay because the Raps were still able to win this one. Although things got a little bit too close for my liking towards the end of this game, which has now become an unpleasant common theme for Raptors games, where the Raptors look to be in cruise control, then all of a sudden they forget to score the basketball and they have sloppy moments, and then the opponents are back in the game. And that's exactly what happened towards the end of this one, where the Raptors looked like they were going to allow the Bucks to come back in this one. And we're having another one of those oh no moments. Here we go again. But the Raptors were able to pull one out. And I got to give a lot of credit to Nick Nurse. I know a lot of people were saying, why wasn't Nick Nurse bringing back his starters? Why wasn't Siakam back in the game? Guys, this was essentially a nothing game for both teams. This was a game to see what you're going to get from the other guys in a playoff series, and this was their opportunity to shine. So I was actually okay with Nick Nurse electing to go with the group that he had on the court and allowing them to play it out. I mean, Rondé Hollis-Jefferson came up pretty big with about a minute left in this game, and then how about Watson? Many people still don't know who the hell this guy is, but he came up with some crucial plays as well. So I was okay with Nick Nurse leaving in those guys when push came to shove. Obviously, the narrative would have been different if those guys blew it and the Bucks came back to win. But it showed a lot of confidence that Nick Nurse had in the group that he had on the court. And I'm okay with him giving them the opportunity to close out the game as they did. Stanley Johnson was pretty bad in this one. He did have an opportunity to prove himself once again, and he had a big old goose egg in 10 minutes. So, yeah, that's a different story for another day of whether or not we're going to see Stanley Johnson again. But we probably are going to see him again in the next couple of games, because we know the Raptors have officially clinched the 2 seed in the East, and these final 2 games that they're going to have in the bubble, in the regular season bubble, pretty much mean nothing. They're going to be more tune-up games before the playoffs begin next week. So expect to see more of the other guys on Wednesday against the 76ers, a team that will be playing without Ben Simmons moving forward. And in their final game against the Denver Nuggets, which I will be doing a live stream for, that will be a Friday afternoon game. So we will see how the other guys look as the Raptors look to close out their regular season bubble on an all-time high. I know we had the hiccup on Friday against the Celtics. It was a very bad hiccup, but nonetheless, you look at this team, guys, they are 5-1 through 6 games, and coming into this bubble, the Raptors had on paper one of the toughest schedules in all of the NBA. And I think all of you should be saying, thank you, Luka. You know why? Because I've realized something. Every time I pick the Raptors to win a game, they lose, and every time I pick the Raptors to lose a game, they win. So, there you go. I got to pick the Raptors losing more often because that means more W's overall. You're welcome. That's basically it for today's reaction, guys. Let me know what you thought of the game. Hit me up in the comment section down below. What did you think of this performance from the other guys as the other guys beat the Bucks starters minus Giannis? I know there's going to be a lot of trolling happening on social media about how the Raptors were able to win this game against a game that was pretty much designed for the Bucks to win. Yeah, they were missing their best player, their MVP, but this just goes to show how valuable of a player Giannis is, because you take away Giannis away from this Bucks team is probably, I want to say, a 6 seed at best in the East. This is a different looking, non-intimidating Bucks team when you remove Giannis Antetokounmpo. So I know there's going to be a lot of trolling on social media. And I hope that these two teams meet again, and that would obviously have to come in the Eastern Conference Finals, as the 1 seed would take on the 2 seed, and we would get a rematch of last year's showdown, this time minus Kawhi Leonard for the Raptors, of course. But yeah, anyways, guys, let me know what your thoughts were on tonight's game. Hit me up in the comment section down below. Give me one of these. Spike, like, that like button. Let's get to 200 plus likes. Share this video if you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed making it for all of you. And definitely subscribe to the channel. We're officially on the road to 14K. Hit those post notifications so you never miss another one of my live streams or videos. And lastly, follow me on social media. Let's keep the conversation rolling. My DMs are always open. That is at Luca Rosano on Instagram, at Luca Rosano3 on Twitter. and Luca.Rosano on TikTok. I've also linked to a couple of great products down below. Feel free to get yours, especially this very, very cool custom painted Raptors hat from my good friend Stefano Bove. Go get yours today. If you use the promo code LucaRosano, you will get $5 off of your order. I got all of you. You already know how it is. Thank you so much for watching. As always, your support means the world to me. And remember, be great and stay blessed. Peace out.